Welcome to Atlanta, Georgia, Bobby Dodd Stadium and the home of the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets. The Rambling Wreck is here, and these fans have been waiting since early in the day to get this one cranked up. And boy, do we have a fun one ahead. Top 10 team, target on their back, going on their road and right into the snake pit. As we'll see, the number 6 team in the country, the UCF Knights, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. The Yellow Jackets will kick it away first. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the...
UCF offense.
So UCF's offense will get the first possession of the game. And here comes the big fella, a staple of this aerial attack, Jesse.
And he's a guy they can line up all over the field, David. There's matchups out there waiting to be taken advantage of.
Yeah, and it's so nice to be able...
And he's running in the open. At the 20. And he'll take it in. They couldn't get him on the ground. Touchdown, UCF!
And these offensive coordinators tell you they want to start fast and they want to establish the run game. That is exactly what you did. First drive, you hand the football off, making the big explosive run, setting the tone for this football game.
And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Returner will field it and try to get some field position. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. So the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets offense will go to work for the first time. Here are our impact players for this game, and it goes beyond executing it. To make an impact in the game.
Yeah, obviously we were talking to both coaching staffs this week, and we asked them who needs to step up and play well. They immediately pointed to these guys right here. They are the key for their respective teams.
Yeah, and they don't always show up in the box score, but these are the guys that are the leaders. These are the guys getting everybody organized and have to play well for their team to succeed.
Zings it complete to the right. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short.
What we knew coming into this game, this offense was going to try and get this receiver involved and get him involved early. So here they are just finding an easy completion. It's not a touchdown, but they just want to get...
And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
Man, this home crowd was so jacked up, so excited to finally get the football after giving up points on the first drive and having to be quiet. Now they're quiet again. How about the defense coming in here, shutting this crowd up early and doing their job?
And the coverage team able to make the tackle. UCF has it once again. What do you think about that? After that last explosive running play, David, why not just try it again, right?
I mean, why not? Such a big, long, explosive run. Maybe give it to him again, or you say, hey, keep it, throw that thing out there.
I think you keep it on the ground. Watching the offensive line, they were fired up after that long touchdown run. You know they just want to go back out.
Lost one deep down the right side. It's complete. A huge pickup. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. Trying to find his man on first down. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Really important for a ranked team going into a hostile environment like this one not to give the underdog reason to believe.
Yes, reason to believe, and don't give the fans reason to get jacked up and excited. Come out early, be in a business mode mindset.
You got to start fast. You got to have a sense of urgency. You cannot come sleepwalking into an environment like this because it...
And they will score! Touchdown, Knights!
UCF, number 1.
Offense set on first down. The give to the tailback. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And these defensive tackles just eat people. They swallow human beings when you get near them. They're so big, so strong. Those guys, those running backs coming, they just need a mitt. They put one mitt on a running back, and he usually falls to the ground just because of their sheer mass and strength.
He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
And not great blocking up front. They're struggling to get the running game going. And tell you what, they got to find something. Last week it was a bad performance, and this offense has got to get some momentum early in this game and find something that they do really, really well and someone they can count on.
And runs like that are like body blows in a boxing match. 4, 5, 6-yard gains early turn into 20, 30, 40-yard gains later. They really wear down defenses, and they test their physicality.
He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. And the Yellow Jackets racing to the line in the hurry-up. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Pass on the way, it's picked off.
Man, that is picture-perfect cover zero. When I play cover zero, I'm bringing pressure, and that ball's going to come out. Look at the defense. Ready for that ball to come out of the quarterback's hand. Nice job breaking on the football and going and making the interception.
They believe in that running game. Got 6 before he stopped at the 23. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. He tries to take the top off. Makes the catch down the right side. And he's brought down after a huge completion. They had hoped to come up with explosive plays, and they used one there to set him up inside the 30, 1st and 10. They'll go back to the ground. Powers forward, but stopped after a pickup of 2 to the 24. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. They'll run play action. Using the quick game. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the first down before he's dragged to the ground. The Knights have this offense rolling. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Oh, what a move! Touchdown, UCF! And they take it in for 6 more points. Georgia Tech has the ball back, and here comes the Yellow Jacket offense. To say this has been a... is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
And this junior quarterback shows you why the scouts love that big arm of his. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. They're going to run it. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. He's looking to throw. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. The Yellow Jackets decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. They'll get down and put a stop on this return. They'll mark it at the 32. The UCF offense back on the field, ready to go to work. Going up top on 1st down. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. They'll try to get it going in the right direction this time, 2nd and long from the 19. He's looking to throw. He's going for a big play downfield. Snatches it on the right. All kinds of running room. Touchdown! First down here for the offense. The give to the lone running back. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. Pocket starts to collapse. And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes.
Brings up 3rd down.
Now to see if they can answer this early blitz here in the 2nd quarter. Now facing a 3rd down as they come back to the line after the break. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to escape and get it himself. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a 1st down. And the Yellow Jackets come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The give to the back. They wrestle him to the ground, but he's got plenty for a 1st down.
All right, well, look, I know the defense was feeling real good about their run D coming into this one and how they've been playing up to this point, but finally, David, the offense breaks through, and they finally generate something positive on the ground.
And I can't tell you how easy it is. When you're going to throw the ball consistently, and I know it, I'm going to pin my ears back, and I'm going to get to the quarterback. It makes life really easy on the defensive line. But when you can have balance, now the defense doesn't know what's coming. They need more of this if they're going to be successful on offense.
He's brought down, but not before they pick up the big 1st down.
And that is just an attitude run, running it right up the middle, right into the teeth of that defense.
From the red zone, looking for a man. Tip ball, put it up for grabs, and I thought he had it, but somehow it slithered through his fingers. They'll try again on 2nd down after the incompletion. He's looking to throw. Gets it out fast.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
He's got the tight end. They get him stopped at the 2, but it'll be 1st and goal. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Go straight ahead. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? He's looking to throw. Quarterback extends the play. And he'll finish the run and the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia Tech! Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective in the end.
I love it, Reese. Down in the red zone, this quarterback didn't have anybody open. He didn't panic. He just decided, man, I'm going to go do this myself. I'm going to use my wheels and put up 6 on the board. He did just that.
On the run from inside his own 5. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. Now the UCF offense ready to go back to work. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's...
Oh, look out. There he goes. And how much running room have they been able to find on the ground? Man, are they piling up some gaudy rushing stats.
Man, sometimes it just gets frustrating, and you've just been beat down all day. This defense hasn't had answers, but now you can't let them run the football and just run it down your throat and be physical. This defense has to do something different and find a way to make something happen.
They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Boy, guys, they got off to a great start with that big first play on this drive, but now a couple of incompletions leaves them in a hole. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down. The Knights are on the move. He wants to throw. Finds his man down the middle. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. That was right on the borderline. You want to make that quarterback feel you, but the official thought it was a little too much. The roughing the passer penalty. Got it! And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, UCF! No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead. And the extra point. First down for this offense. They go to the ground. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1.
You know, runs like this oftentimes are like a boxer in a boxing match. Obviously, it's not a knockout punch, but these are body blows. And as the game goes on, these small gains are going to turn into longer runs.
Quickly to the tight end. And that was some kind of collision between a couple of big bodies there, and he stopped from getting the first down. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly out to the tight end. Smashes through. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. The Yellow Jackets come to the line with a new set of downs. Hands it off. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. They'll run this play from the pistol. He'll run it again. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Man, what a spectacular play by that defensive end to come up with the tackle there.
And you see those guys get off the football so fast. Most of these guys are 250 to 275 pounds, but they get off the ball fast, low. And the offensive linemen, they have no chance to stop those guys as quick and as fast as they are.
And that's why it's important offensively. They're going to have to do a better job running the ball and getting positive yards early in the drive. You can't be in 3rd and long living in those situations against this defense because they like to play dime personnel. And with those faster guys, they're going to blitz, and they're going to match speed with speed. It's a nice way to combat the mobile ability this quarterback has. Now sitting up 4th down.
UCF has it once again. What do you think about that? On that last drive, defense had no idea what was happening, run or pass, and it wound up in the end zone, Jesse.
Yeah, you saw the experience in this offense that last drive, too, on that touchdown. Everybody on the same page. These guys have repped these plays over and over in practice and in games, and it's working.
Yeah, so I got to find a way to disrupt.
Going for the big play. He's got it downfield for a huge gain. Nothing but green grass down the middle. And he'll... All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. Takes the easy throw in the flat. And there is nothing doing on that one. You got...
By the back.
And nothing else to show for it.
Second down coming up.
Looking to pass on second down. They're trying to get to it. Pulls it in. Man, sometimes he's like trying to wrap up a ghost. He's out to the 27. And the Yellow Jackets in the hurry up. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Fires into traffic, intercepted. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. That's why you love veterans in this defense. They stay locked in on their rules, and he made the pick. The UCF offense back on the field, ready to go to work. Little too much juice on that one from the junior.
I love the decision by the quarterback. He found the open man, just don't love the throw. Got to be a little bit more accurate, make it easier on your target.
He's got the back in the middle.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. And a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, letting them get some positive yards.
Catch in the middle, it's Hernandez. The Knights will have a first down.
Shotgun fundamentals are so key. He was like a shortstop. Caught the shotgun snap and right away rifled it out of his hands like he was turning.
Oh, he's going backwards, in trouble, and down he goes. A tremendous loss. They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. Going for it all. And it's caught. Touchdown, Knights.
Touchdown, UCF.
The Georgia Tech offense rolls back onto the field. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my...
Into double coverage, and he picked it off.
And that's such a great job of seeing the play, seeing it unfold, breaking on the football, making the interception, and you will absolutely never forget.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot.
Well, if at first you succeed, try again. They've already linked up twice for touchdown passes, so no question the quarterback here still in the first half looking for his go-to guy.
And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down.
George D. Burnell.
Can't make the connection, incomplete pass, and 1 second remains.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. And the critical down and distances in this game, like that third down right there, when it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You got to be able to make that play.
On fourth down, they'll try to throw it. Blasted as he lets it go. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connor. Offense getting set for first down.
Get set, get set.
Pulls it, fires complete. He's there to make the stop of the damage. They pick up the first down on the throwing catch. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Looking left. Fires and picked off. Got room on the return. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. First down here for the offense. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, UCF! And the pummeling has started.
UCF.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out.
Let's see what they've got on second down. He's looking to throw. And that makes 5 interceptions in this one. The nightmare is alive. Couldn't find much breathing room to return it, but the interception has this offense in business at the 27. They'll throw it on first down. On target over the middle. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be first and goal from there. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. He'll set up to throw. He makes a grab, and he's knocked down.
The defense has their hands full trying to stop this guy in the slot. They're going to have to figure something out to bracket him, try and get 2 bodies around and maybe get some safe.
Touchdown, Knights! And a first down for the offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. It's complete to the left. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Offense gets set for second down. They'll try it on the ground, running the counter. It's runs like that that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35.
All right, they've shown this formation a lot of times, especially in the first half. Now what do? They show the formation, pull some guys and run a counter backside. Beautiful play design. Way to adjust in the second half.
Complete downfield. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38. The Yellow Jackets with the 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Finds his man. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. And the Yellow Jackets are marching down the field. Off the play fake on first down. Flushed out of the pocket. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hit.
He does a good job of dropping back, going through his progressions. Nothing there. What do? Go get some yardage. Make it positive. Don't sit back in the pocket and force something into a bad situation or take a sack. Great job making something out of nothing.
And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. He'll come out throwing on first down. Working that left side now. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. On second down, looking to throw. And it's incomplete as he was trying to make the play in the back corner of the end zone. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Snap from the gun on third down. And couldn't quite find the crevice he needed to pick up the first down. Now on fourth down, they'll send out the field goal unit. From the left hash, and this distance ought to make that angle pretty easy to handle. Between the uprights, it's good. And they'll put 3 on the board, but the deficit remains huge. So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Now the UCF offense ready to go back to work. Looking to go up top on first down. Makes the grab on the right. Running toward the tape. Touchdown, UCF! And the route... They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. They'll throw it on first down. Just a short pass to the tight end. How about this backer in pass coverage and bringing the big hit stick with him, too? It's now second down after the short completion. He's looking to throw. Fires to the right. He makes a catch. And chunk plays are the name of... Get one here before the defense finally makes the stop. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. He'll pull it on the read. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Second down coming up.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider.
He's looking to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. They go to the draw. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
You know, you got to be careful when you're running the draw play because you're hoping those defensive ends get way up the field, thinking it's pass. Didn't happen that time, and the defense was able to get a negative play.
And that is just about a perfect punt as he pins them deep inside the 10-yard line. UCF has it once again. What do you think about that? Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. Less than a yard to go to pick up the first down. He's back to throw on second down. He's going to fire deep. Makes the grab on the left side. He's loose. Touchdown, Knights! And the punishment has... And the offense takes the field, ready to go back to work.
Easy.
Off play action on first down. Quick strike complete. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Clock winds inside a minute to play here in the third. Wide receiver coming across in motion. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. When you've already sent your punter out 4 times, at least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. Finds his back in the middle. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. The Yellow Jackets will call on their punt team. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. They'll try the run. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. He wants to throw here on second down. Makes the catch at the 20. They make the stop, but barely, and they might need to regroup as we have come to the end of the third quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and UCF has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. They'll start the drive here with first down to open this period. Wide receiver shows motion. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have let him a little too much. After the misfire, now on second down. He's looking to throw. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. What a time that would have been for their first pick of the game.
Ooh, quarterback lucky that one wasn't picked. You got to be really careful down here in the red zone because these windows are small and defenders close on the ball. That one should have been an INT.
couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal. The Knights are flying down the field. They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. Touchdown, UC! On first down, here comes this offense. He's looking to throw it. Snagged in the middle, it's Walker. And he might be known for run fits, but that was a sure and heavy tackle on the tight end. And the short completion brings up second down. Starting to feel a little pressure. He'll pull it down. He was able to squirt free and pick up a few and avoid a negative play there. Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. From the gun, wants to pass. Throwing right. And it's another interception as his assault on the record book continues. Touchdown, Knights! And this... The Rambling Wreck offense rolls back onto the field. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen, so you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, try to convert through the air. Got his man on the right. And he got enough for the first down, but somebody put the hit stick upside his head. And the Yellow Jackets have it with a first and 10. He's going to pass. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now if you're the play caller, and certainly if you're the quarterback, that you're going to have time to throw.
Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game. And trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of confidence that they can keep coaching up heading into their next game.
Here comes the offense on second down. He's looking to throw. And it's incomplete. It was wild, high, and wide on that one.
It's a nice adjustment by the defense here. With a big lead in the game, you're putting extra DBs on the field, knowing the offense has to throw to get back in this one in the fourth quarter. So your best cover guys on the field, and they force an incompletion on the last one.
Out of the backfield, he's open. He stopped almost immediately. He didn't get much, but he didn't need much. They've got the first down. He wants to throw. Gets it out quickly. He's brought down. Solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. Line getting set on second down. He's looking to throw. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Well, this guy must feel like he's run into a buzzsaw in this game. He has been under duress all game long, and that's a big reason why he's thrown multiple interceptions in the game, too. Nothing coming easy to him. It's hard to see the field when your internal clock is going off so fast because of the pressure of this defense, and that's why they find themselves down by so much here in the fourth.
Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. Well, they got 3 back, but that's about all you can say. So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. He'll start the return inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The UCF offense back on the field, ready to go to work. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is.
He's got it down the left. Afterburner's coming. And they're going to put another one into the end. Looking for a productive. Down. He's going to pass. Finds his tight end. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. They'll line up for a second down play. He's looking to throw. The sure hands, it's Lewis. And he's tripped up, but not before picking up the first down. Fresh set of downs after the completion. Comes out throwing on first down. Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it first and 10 at the 50. Looking to move it through the air. On the run, fires downfield. Connection to the right. And he earns a first down, and boy, did he earn it after taking that lift. It's first and 10 from the 31. Looking to throw it again. Steps away to find some room. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. Second down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we see miracles in college football all of the time, and they could use one here. This offense has a second down play. The back goes in motion. On second down, just keeps firing. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
And man, is that a just indictment of the day. Your quarterback getting drilled late in the football game. This offense has sputtered. They haven't found any kind of good rhythm. They haven't done things that really gives your coach confidence and makes you want to believe in them. This offense has
a shot toward the end zone. And it's caught for a touchdown. They're going to... Now the UCF offense ready to go back to work. They have dropped a hush on this entire stadium, David, by controlling this. It's loose. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
Defensive coordinators always preach swatting and batting at the football and trying to punch it out, trying to dislodge the ball from the ball carrier, and boy, they did it right there.
And there might have been trouble if they hadn't gotten to him immediately.
And this offense is going to have to find more explosive plays. And it can't just rely on the dink and dunk. It's going to have to find itself and score more points. Listen, they got beat up today. But moving on in the future, they've got some good pieces. They got to find a way to fit them together, create some explosive plays on this offense, because today they've been lacking. And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game. And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like, they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
UCF has it once again. What do you think about that? They're in command of this game. Now let's see if they try to rub a little salt in the wound or happy with getting the W.
Yeah, and listen, this makes the post-game handshake fun sometimes. If you do choose to rub a little salt in and keep chucking and keep scoring, I'm here for it, Jesse. Like, your job is to score points. It's my job to stop it. Keep the foot to the accelerator. Keep trying to play ball.
I agree 1,000%. That's like Steve Spurrier back in the day when I was playing with the Gators. You go and play for him because you want the opportunity to throw the ball. So when you get in the game late, you're not handing it off. We were beating Central Michigan by 80-something points. He was still letting us throw the football. It's the defense's job to stop you.
We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one. But we know who he really wants to go to on third down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
The Knights have it with a 1st and 10. Swings it out to the flat. Showed off just about every move in the book, except the forward move. Stopped for a short gain. Timeout called by the offense, a mere 10 seconds to go in the game. On 2nd down, looking again to throw. Lofts one high and deep. The receiver was doubled and they picked it off. He goes out of bounds, but what a play to create a sudden change opportunity.
Obviously, this game hasn't gone the way they would have liked, but coaches are always looking for positive moments and things that you can build on. How about that young man going out, getting an interception? Yeah, they're being blown out. They're probably not going to win this football game.
Ball in the air, intercepted. Touchdown, UCF. A great return for the touchdown. Any return for a touchdown is a great one to a defense. That'll give them a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught. And he didn't. The pick 6.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too. Now, look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back, brother.